Pisces, welcome to your December reading. We're going to be getting a general idea of how this month's going to go in the realms of career, finances, love, what have you. We're just going to see what the cards have to say and flow with it. And then we'll be getting some advice. So starting with career over here and then love, we're going to be taking the present temperature, okay? So where's Pisces at with career? Any messages that need to come through? Which Pisces are we speaking with? Okay, career. Which Pisces are we speaking with? What do they need to know? Interesting cards for you so far, Pisces. I get the word fortitude in my mind when I look at this. We have 7 of Swords coming out with the 5 of Pentacles, with the Chariot card, and then the 7 of Pentacles. All right, why the 7 of Pentacles for Pisces? Please, please. We have 3 of Swords coming out there, flipping in the deck. We have a 2 of Swords. Just give me a moment. Why are we getting the 5 of Pentacles? There was a lack of appreciation, I think, even possibly a misunderstanding. With the 7 of Swords, though, 7 of Swords talks about a deception. So getting the wool pulled over your eyes, or even pulling the wool over your eyes. And we'll get some more cards out on the 7 of Swords. But this whole thing has a feeling of triumphing over adversity. It's like there was, with the 5 of Pentacles, there was a sense of lack. For some of you guys, that's going to be literally funds in your account, you know, your savings depleting or money depleting while you get something started. But more so, I think this is a sense of being pushed out or neglected, left out of something. And you knew if you just were, you knew the answer was tenacity. The best response to this was tenacity. And it was not only going to show your adversaries that they were peons in your life, like that whatever they did had no consequences to the abundance that you were propagating and manifesting. But it was also for yourself. And in doing this, there has been transformation. It didn't come super quickly. And in fact, it's almost been building. You know, there's been not just one scenario, but possibly multiple scenarios in the recent years that have built a fortitude within you, not only strengthened your spidey senses against those who are taking you for granted. And I'm going to say that again, against those who are taking you for granted, Pisces, because you are the sign in the zodiac, the oldest soul, with 1 foot in the heavens and 1 foot on land. You are the one who exists and lives out their lives by way of their heart and their soul in a different way than anybody else. It's misunderstood oftentimes as weakness. It's misunderstood as vulnerability. And in fact, through tenacity, you show them what a huge mistake they've made in judging you inaccurately or too soon. Because here we have the Chariot card coming out, which is the fastest energy of the deck. This is taking the duality of a situation, the good or the bad, and both of them, just like symbolized with the black sphinx and the white sphinx. The good and the bad, threw reins over them, and they're charging forward. So it's like, if anything, the good and the bad of the situation has strengthened you, right? I think that this is interesting. In the realm of, this is all your career reading. I want to get, before I say anything on these cards, right down below here, I want to get a little bit of a better picture. Why we're getting 3 of Swords. Why are we getting 3 at the bottom of the deck? We've got Chariot again. Yep. Fortitude. Nobody can take that away from you when you're no longer afraid. The scariest thing for most people is to lose their community or their team members, to be pushed out of their community or their family. When you've already experienced that, you have nothing to fear. You're unlimited, like you're limitless. Thank you. Unlimited as well, but you're limitless. The things that would normally stop a person, you had no choice but to move forward through these issues and these challenges before. Why are we getting the 3 of Swords down here? Thank you. Why are we getting the 7 of... I'm getting an idea now. Now I can feel it. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think that there was a genuine effort made towards something career-wise. This could have been a relationship, a work relationship, an idea. This could have been just starting up a new business or a new chapter of your business. There's been a genuine desire to do well, to learn more about it. And I think that you're starting to focus on something else that has much better rewards. Because it's not reciprocal in the way that you wanted it to. Now, it could be that somebody else, for some of you guys, that's because somebody else is moving in on your territory a little bit. Like, that's just for a lack of knowing that how excellent and how perfect you are cut out for this position and this skill. But you are... Why are we getting the Page of Wands? I think you win it. You feel, sometimes you may have the conversation with yourself, like, was I naive in this situation? And you're looking at, how do I, the beautiful thing about Pisces, right? A water sign. In fact, the fish, right? Is water is incredibly strong, right? And it looks for ways around anything. So this is a great example of a roadblock. There is a genuine effort, and perhaps you feel in hindsight a naivety that it would come much easier. I think that you're standing back from it and you're not giving up on it, but you're actually asking yourself, what can I learn about this that others don't know? Or how do I approach this differently? And what I love about this little lineup of cards is we are ending with your card, the Queen of Cups. And so I want to know a little bit more about the Queen of Cups. A decision is to be made with the Lover's card, ruled by Gemini energy. And now we have our 7 of Swords. Same card. I think that somebody trespasses upon your trust. I think you see this and you think, wow, really? Like, right underneath my nose? I thought you were somebody different, or I thought this was going to work out differently. And it's not that you give up. It's that it's that feeling of like, okay, now I know how to approach this. You're no dummy. And because of these past experiences, creating that fortitude, this person isn't really person, business, boss, whatever it is. All of you guys are going to be a little bit different. They're not getting away with anything. You see them for who they are and what they are doing, or the scenario for what it's doing, right? And I think you're going to come at this in a very creative, unique way, problem solving. I don't think that they even see this. I think they've misunderestimated you, because the beautiful thing about the Cups energy, which is ruled by water signs, right, is that Cups also rule the arts, they rule creativity, they rule the passions and heart, imagination, what have you, right? And from those places, one can conjure up the most beautiful and mysteriously random things. You're gonna solve a problem here. Because you're like water, you're going to flow around this rock. This is something kind of sneaky and you don't like it, okay? You're sniffing it out because you're coming from a genuine place. And it's not naive, and others may take you to be so, and it's their mistake. Why the Swords? Why the King of Swords? Tell us more about this problem solver. The King of Swords is battle torn. You know, the King of Swords went through this period of time. You know, the sense of being left out, this sense of depleting, the sense of scarcity, and created the fortitude with the Nine of Wands coming out and the transformation card right here. We have the King of Swords. You're gonna have victory. We have the Six of Wands. You're having a victory here. This person is misunderestimated you. And for some of you guys, that's going to be like represented by companies. It's going to be work relationships. It's going to be slightly different, like I said. But it's going to be a scenario that you feel they misjudged or they underestimated you in. In fact, I think you're going to come out of nowhere with a great problem. A problem solving. I do think it has something to do with you pulling back your energy, because you're not getting reciprocity. They don't recognize you for how powerful you are and how much you can contribute in a positive way. There might even be jealousy here. I'm feeling jealousy from others around you, and not the ones you actually suspect would be jealous. So you're pulling back your energy and you're like, wait a minute, let me step back, let me recalculate. Like, how am I going to approach this? And you're going to have a really great turnout. So I'm proud of you. Like, oh, Pisces. I'm one of you. I'm a Pisces too. I don't know what's coming down the chute, but it's good stuff, I think, in December for us. We'll find out more about that 2 weeks from now. I'm going to do more readings. But yeah, so just to sum that up before we go into love reading, currently, yes, you are going to be running into this guy, you know, this sense of somebody kind of being sneaky with something, you know, to the degree of that's going to vary between all of you guys, but you're nobody's fool. And it's because of that fortitude that was created from some past experiences, and very much in the recent past for some of those, they just got nothing on you. And actually, you're going to draw on that creative, your passionate self, your heart. That is your most powerful weapon in this situation to move forward and solve this issue creatively. And you're going to blindside them. Okay, so for love, Pisces in love, please give me a few cards for the present situation for Pisces with love. Upright? Okay. For Pisces with love. Pisces with love. Getting some reversals here. We've got Knight of Cups in reverse. We've got 10 of Wands in reverse. Pisces and love. Oh, Pisces, does it always have to be so hard? Pisces in love. I feel like you're being really loyal to an ideal, you know, like you've got a vision. It's starting to come together. There's certain things you are not willing to compromise on. But let's get one more out, and then we'll ask for clarifiers. Pisces in love. That one just like flew up and hit me in the neck. Okay. There's an energy here of holding back one's nature, One's giving nature. We have Knight of Cups. And I don't know why, but I kind of want to cry right now. Like getting tears. There are two individuals here. There's a very mature one, I think, an emotionally mature one. I think that they really connect with another individual here. Their hearts connect. I think that one individual is a little more mature than the other, either in age or just, you know, emotionally and psychologically mature in a way. And they're holding back from one another. It's been a burden. The whole thing's been a burden. You know, just like there's holding back from one another. They could see a picture. They could see something working. Like they could see life and love together. But there's a reason we're getting this exhausted energy of the Nine of Wands. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that. Nine of Wands. Why are we getting Nine of Wands here? Oop. They're very intentionally holding back what would come natural, which is to reach out towards one another. If I haven't made that clear, I just want to make that really clear. Yeah. Both parties seem to be waiting. There's something they're waiting for, but they're... Why are we getting 10 of Wands in reverse? It's like they're holding back from one another. They're hoping that there's a possibility of a new start. It feels like something's hanging in the air. It's a resistance to close this chapter with the Death card upside down. Something's been a burden, something's been exhausting about this relationship, but neither can put down that bundle of sticks with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Neither of them is ready. There's still hope for, like, out of the blue, something's gonna work out. Why are we getting 3 of Cups? Third party energy. Now, I don't know if this is accurate, and oftentimes it isn't, but I wonder if there's fear of a third party, or there is a third party here. Yeah. Healing. We've got 6 of Swords out, which is leaving choppy waters and going towards the smooth waters. This is like a giant pause button. Resisting the end, resisting the Death card usually causes disruption in people's lives. There seems to be a reach out, an offer, trying to close the gap. Grabbing a new deck. All the decks I use are listed below in the description box. If this is resonating, hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Just gotta throw that out there while I get these cards out. Let's do 10 of Cups. The World card. This could be a person. This could be a person that's at a distance from you or different from you. The World card also flies out when it's an end of a phase and a new chapter. A card for the Knight of Cups in reverse. 6 of Swords. Not flying out, but flipping out, and I do want to take note. I think there's healing resolution. It's trying to resolve. It's trying to resolve. The Knight of Cups, I think, has cut out the other party a little more. They might be the one a little harsher between the two. And they're doing it because they do need to heal. And Pisces, it might be you that is fully resisting, excuse me, let me say that again, existing a full ending. But I feel that it's both of you. King of Swords and Queen of Swords, they're really trying. They're really trying. They're a means to an end. Like they're trying to reach this place of moving on by cutting you out. Seven of Swords. This person might be fooling themselves. Seven of Swords is pulling the wool over somebody else's eyes, or pulling the wool over your own, or somebody pulling it over yours. It's just deception. Why the Seven of Swords? Clarity on the Seven of Swords. This person is very much in their head. All the swords out there, swords represent information, communication, thinking, overthinking, all that stuff. We've got the Lover's card and the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Swords, the Deception card. So this person wants to come forward. They do. They want to come forward, but they know that's not necessarily going to heal their hearts, and they don't really know necessarily if it's going to go anywhere. You know, it could very well lead back to the same place. So what does one do, right? What does one do? Let's ask the question for the tarot. What does Pisces do about this? What does Pisces do? Temperance, of course, the transformation card. Temperance is also patience, and I know we don't like the P word, but this is alchemy, right? So this is also balance. Alchemy is symbolized by those two cups, one liquid pouring into another cup, water into wine. It requires patience, something to be learned here, and focusing on balance. So the answer to your question as it's going to unfold starts with balance, patience. There needs to be rebalancing. The Sun comes out. What a beautiful card. That's awesome. Really positive. What does Pisces do about this? Six of Wands. You are having great success. I think this year you are having in a lot of areas of your life. The Tower. So you're getting all major arcana. You're with the Six of Wands popping out. So yeah, there is. Why are we getting the Tower card? The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. One needs to be controlling of their environment, and sometimes even others when they're out of balance. Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing, loving energy that enjoys nice things, enjoys giving nice things, or taking care of others with the hard money, the money that they earn. You know, the hard work that they do to earn a wage. Stability is really big for them. They're loving, very loving. And then we have the Emperor, Aries energy, which is, you know, an individual that is very controlling of their environment, knows what they want, they're headstrong, and we have the Tower. So this is a shift in circumstances that one could not help. And it's an understanding that these are two different people going through two different things, and what they had in common was that they could not control their environment. They could not control everything going on. Wow. I would take this Tower card as a beautiful thing. You know, Tower comes out whenever we don't have control, whenever we lose our control or our worlds just shift, right? So you're focusing on your stability. There's a sudden possibility for marriage, sudden possibility for total commitment to, so funny. It's really interesting. Because the question is, what do you do about this? I feel like some of you guys are even going to get like randomly proposed to. But it could be for some of you guys, this third party shakes things up with a proposition, a move, moving in with somebody else. Very fascinating. I would say all these are very positive cards. The Temperance is transformation, but there's always choice first. So the choice to transform, to go with the flow, to allow this to shape and mold you, to look at it with bright eyes and feel gratitude, to choose to recognize those who see you for who you are. You will be very victorious in this. And possibly to take this interesting offer, either to move or something that shakes you guys up. Fascinating. If this resonates, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how it resonates. I'd love to hear if it did in the first place, any thoughts or ideas. And I will see you guys very soon. I hope this was helpful. Bye-bye.